Look who's in the house.
Great to be
Sylvie.
here. Come on, man. This is great.
From the Drive, 97.1 FM. Heard in the mornings with Danny Mac. Pete McMurray's here. How you liking the radio
I love
show?
it, man. What's not to love about the Drive? And Dan McNeil, he's happy every day.
Yes, yes, in that early 3 o'clock wake-up call. Topic one. We've been applauding Ryan Pace for his first draft as GM, but let's play the other side. What didn't you like about the Bears draft?
Well, I was a little surprised that they took a wide receiver at number 7. I mean, let's face it, the Bears stunk last season. They couldn't screw up this draft. But John Fox is a defensive-minded coach, and I'm a firm believer, being a Chicago Bear myself, that defense wins championships. And I was a little upset that they didn't take more defensive players in the draft, Sylvie.
Well, I think Vic Fangio will help, but I'm with you a bit. Here's the thing. Ryan Pace told us when he got hired that this is what he was going to do. It's a cliche, Pete, when they say best player available, but he promised us he would take the best player available no matter the position, and that's what he did. The wide receiver to start, the running back when a lot of people thought they'd go defense. The one thing I didn't like, Lou, and I hit it earlier, I would have liked them to draft a quarterback. If it's good enough for the Saints, good enough for the Packers with their quarterbacks, it should be good enough for the Bears.
He stayed true to his game plan, and there were no reaches.
Right.
And it's about time. I've told people what I love about Ryan Pace is he's dumb enough to know, smart enough to know what he doesn't know. And I like that. He doesn't try to...
Don't say dumb enough,
No,
though.
not dumb enough. Smart enough to know. I like Ryan Pace. Topic two. Who's going to win this Bulls-Cavs series?
I would love to sit here like Pete, and I'd love to wear a Bulls uniform and say Bulls in 7, but I can't.
Sylvie.
I don't like the way they played at the end of the year. And every time I thought they were ready to take that next step up, they'd have those 2 clunkers against Milwaukee. So I'm in prove-it mode with the Bulls. I'm saying Cavs in 6. LeBron always wins a game in the playoffs on the other team's home floor. If that's the case in this series, the Bulls will have to win 2 in Cleveland. I don't think they can do that.
Will the real Derrick Rose please show up? In the 4 wins against the Bucks, he was great. The 2 losses, 17 turnovers. They need to do 3 things. Number 1, the real D Rose needs to show up and he needs to score. Number 2, Jimmy Butler needs help guarding LeBron in the post. Number 3, they need to stay healthy. If they do those 3 things, they win in 7.
I hope you're right. Makes
3
sense.
times.
7!
3 times LeBron James has knocked the Bulls out of the playoffs. All 3 times in 5 games. Final topic, Mike Tyson, underwhelmed by last night's fight of the century. How about you?
I mean, these guys are old, man. 38 and 36 years old. To put it in perspective, Manny Pacquiao connected on 19% of his punches. That means 81% of the time he missed. And they still gave him a check for $120 million. All Floyd Mayweather had to do was be the defensive fighter that he is, and he gets a check for $180 million. Underwhelmed, that's an understatement.
Yeah, and I paid $100 for the fight. The best part about the fight was the people watching. I mean, I was watching Tom Brady as much as I was watching punches being landed by these 2 fighters. Lou, you hit it on the head. This is what Mayweather does. You can't beat Mayweather. He's efficient with his punches, and you just can't hit him. But that all being said, the fight of the century was a snooze fest. It was on so late. I'm an old man these days, and I'm tight with my money, so spending $100 on
I can't believe it.
on something that let me down, that wasn't good.
Would you pay to see a rematch?
No, I'm not this time.
Wow. Coming up after the break. Good to see you, Pete.
Great to see
I'll
you.
be listening in the morning.
Thank you. It's early. Wake up.
The Fire were riding a 3-game win streak heading into today's game with Sporting KC. See if they could come up with some late-game heroics. And we're going to hear from Corey Crawford from the United Center. And you just heard what the guys said. Now it's your turn, our forward poll of the people. Do you think the Bulls will win the series against the Cavs? Yes or no? Text the word yes or no to 36932, and the results will come your way in a few minutes.